Fighting Zionist oppression doesn't make you anti-Semitic. They said the people won't ever live as one. They say this fight won't ever be done. They say our rights can't ever be won. They say that war can't be undone. They say a lot of things, but they only say that mess because they fear the change of organized power brings. We gotta keep it together so we can resist the pressure, forever organizing to counter oppressors who endeavor to sever the main vein that helps us maintain and stay sane in a fight to make change. Don't let your tax dollars go to making people holler, killing off our future scholars with Apache helicopters. Divest from this racist regime till it redeems the dreams of those that killed midstream. Divest, 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 divest from Israel. Divest, 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 divest from Israel. Divest, divest, divest from the IDF. Divest, 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 and let's lay apartheid to rest. Yo, long live the freedom fighters of the Intifada fighting for freedom today, cause there might not be a tomorrow now. Long live the freedom fighters of the Intifada fighting for freedom today, cause there might not be a tomorrow. Free, free Palestine, come on. Free, free Palestine. Long live Palestine. Long live Palestine. Long live the Intifada. Long live the Intifada. Intifada, Intifada. Intifada, Intifada. Yeah, make some noise for yourselves. Represent Palestine. Hip hop revolution is alive and well. For real. Who wants to hold this? Spit on it. Trying to keep them alive. You don't support the troops, you just send them off to die. I support the troops and trying to keep them alive. You don't support the troops, you just send them off to die. I support the troops and trying to keep them alive. You don't support the troops, you just send them off to die. I support the troops and trying to keep them alive. For our soldiers, I got more than respect. I understand we got soil to protect, but all we do is send the poor we neglect off the war to bring death to the world we oppress. And if my brother dies in this war, I reject. How much oil will I get? How much opium hits? We all know oil is at the root of the conflict. The war on terror is nonsense. Politicians line their pockets with Exxon profits while our troops get left as targets, only coming home so they can rest in boxes. So you know we've got to end this process. The mission was never accomplished. The war, we lost it before it started. Bring the troops home now. Let's just stop it. Let's just stop it. Let's just stop this. You don't support the troops, you just send them off to die. I support the troops, I'm trying to keep them alive. You don't support the troops, you just send them off to die. I support the troops, I'm trying to keep them alive. You don't support the troops, you just send them off to die. I support the troops, I'm trying to keep them alive. You don't support the troops, you just send them off to die. I support the troops, I'm trying to keep them alive. We got brave men, what we use them for. We send them overseas to fight a useless war, when all they want to do is go home to their families. We send them all to war zones to be casualties. In the war we can never win. The world is worse now than it's ever been, and it's evident they never tried getting Bin Laden. They could have had him, but they let him live, cause he's never been the enemy. He was CIA in the 70s, and he's CIA presently. He still collects his checks. His family gets respect. When you're grounded, they get on jets. So don't be fooled by the set. He raps, he ain't Al-Qaeda. Don't be blind to the facts. Al-Qaeda was behind the attacks. Al-Qaeda was behind the attacks. You don't support the troops, you just send them off to die. I support the troops and try to keep them alive. You don't support the troops, you just send them off to die. I support the troops and try to keep them alive. You don't support the troops, you just send them off to die. I support the troops and try to keep them alive. You don't support the troops, you just send them off to die. I support the troops and try to keep them alive. Let's give it up for all these smooth rhyme sayers. Let me hear one. How embarrassed we are. Alright, question. Who knows when we're supposed to be marching? I do. Yeah. What time would that be?
Thinking they're loud about on the other side, diagonal exactly from where we are right now. Mad people from Vermont, from Chicago, from all universities around. How many college students are here right now? Yeah, man. So we definitely need to put hip-hop into that mix, because hip-hop is something that's vital. You know what I'm saying? It changed the fucking world, hip-hop did. Am I wrong? Can you go other places and see people breakdancing and b-boying and rocking hip-hop clothing and styles? Am I wrong? No. Alright then. Alright, so we need to continue that and make sure it continues on a positive vibe, on an intelligent vibe instead of the bullshit that we see marketed, you know what I mean? So let's be a part of that. People are down to march, we can, we should definitely go through. Alright, because it's almost time to march. The march starts at 1. So if people are down, we should head over there, and I'll turn it over to my man.
Yeah! Alright, yo. We're going to start marching in a second. We're going to do those cheers. We want to make sure that everyone knows the cheers and everyone's doing the cheers in unison. Unison. Alright? So, rhythm. We need some rhythm in hip-hop. Alright. So if everyone can make 2 lines side by side.